What's up, everyone? Today we are going to be going over the best Nordic gems within FM24 that can help lead you to the promised lands within your saves. So usually how I go about these, I do 4 honorable mentions, 1 goalkeeper, 1 defender, a midfielder, and an attacker, and then we move into the 11. And the 11 is always pertaining to a formation that I pick for the video. Today's will be a 4-3-3, so we will be getting 4 defenders, a DM, 2 central midfielders, a winger on each side, and a striker, along with the goalkeeper, obviously. But now, without further ado, let's get into those honorable mentions. The first honorable mention is a goalkeeper by the name of Egil Selvik of Haugesund in Norway. I believe that's how you say the club's name. It's kind of difficult with the Norwegian pronunciation sometimes, but he is a 25-year-old Norwegian goalkeeper that you can pick up for between 150k and 1.5 million. Dude is 6'2" and very well rounded. He isn't going to come in and steal Thibaut Courtois' job, but if you are a newly promoted team, this dude is definitely going to be able to do a job for you. Or if you're in a smaller league such as the Eliteserien, which is the Norwegian league, he can definitely do a very good job for you in net. The honorable mention defender is Edvard Tagseth. He can play left wing back, and he is a machine as a left wing back. He can also play defense midfield, central midfield, left wing, right wing, kind of a little bit deeper, so that left midfield, right midfield position, or as a number 10. This dude is fantastic. He is pretty aggressive, but he is very, very good. You can pick him up for 1.6 million to 3.3 million, 22 years of age at Rosenborg. Dude will definitely do a job for you. Next is the one and only Finn on this list, and he has an awesome name. It is Oliver Antman of FC Nordsjælland. He is absolutely fantastic. Very well rounded. I have personally used him as a number 10 or as a central midfielder. As you can see, he can play both those positions or on the wings. He is very, very good. He is very good at pen taking as well, even though it only says that he is 12. Very consistent at it. And free kick taking, even though it says only 13. Very good at that as well. He's a fairly determined player. Pretty decent work rate as well, and he has the building blocks of the Holy Trinity. I'd say like a lower level one, 13 dribbling, 12 finishing, 14 first touch. Dude can do anything you need him to do. For the honorable mention striker, it is one of Rasmus Højlund's brothers. It is Mr. Emil Højlund of FC Copenhagen. Both of his brothers actually play there. And this kid, you can pick up for 170k to 1.7 mil. Or you can wait until his contract expires halfway through your second season. As you see, it expires in December, on December 31st of 2024. He is very, very solid, very well-rounded, can become pretty good as well. He's only 18 years of age, so plenty of room to grow. If you are a newly promoted side, he can definitely do some damage for you, or if you're in the second tier of one of the top 5 countries, he can definitely become an absolute machine for you up top. But now that we've gone through the honorable mentions, we now sit here with the 4-3-3 in front of us for the best Nordic 11 gems. We're going to start with the goalkeeper and build out from there. Now, our absolute beast of a gem goalkeeper is Mr. Jacob Vidal Zetterström of Djurgårdens in Sweden. This dude is absolutely amazing. I have used him, I think, for 3 straight FMs now. He is absolutely fantastic. 6'6", 24 years of age, can pick him up for 110k to 1.1 million. Absolutely incredible in the air. 16 aerial reach, 17 jumping reach, naturally fit. He has good strength, great reflexes. He can throw the ball like the Hulk. He is everything you want in a goalkeeper. And for 110k to 1.1 million, I personally would even have him as a backup goalkeeper on a pretty good team. Say a Sevilla, even though they're struggling in reality, or a Villarreal, this kid can be a backup at that level. He's that good. Or if you're a Luton Town or Bournemouth, he might even be able to be a starter for you. So we got Mr. Jacob Vidal Zetterström in net. We're now going to build this back line, starting from the right back. Our right back is someone that has actually gotten some notoriety this year for being a wonder kid. It is Mr. Elias Jæler of FC Copenhagen. This young 20-year-old Danish right back, absolutely fantastic. He can play at right back, right wing back, left wing back. Very, very good. I've utilized him this year, and I can tell you he does not let you down. For a 6 to 7.2 million pound price tag, you definitely need to get this player into your side if you are able to do so. He is quite pacey. His mentals are fantastic for a 20-year-old, and he is a pretty good playmaker. So yes, his crossing could do a little bit of improving, but his passing is good. 13 vision. He's got 15 work rate, 15 determination, so he is going to work hard to improve and work hard game in, game out for you as well. Moving to the right center back, we've got Edvin Kurtulus. He is at Hammarby in Sweden. He is 23 years old, Sweden himself. He also has 4 caps for the national team. Come up for 240k to 2.4 million pounds. He is absolutely fantastic. Once again, mentals for a 23-year-old. Physicals pretty decent as well. And I mean, he's just an all well-rounded center back who can also play right back if needed or defensive midfield. 6'1", and I mean, he does everything you need him to do, and he ticks all the right boxes. Next up is, I think, most definitely one of the most underrated center backs within FM24. It is Isaac Hein, I believe is how you pronounce his name. You can find him at Hellas Verona. You can pick him up for 4.9 to 6 million pounds. Young Swedish center back, 24 years old, 6 caps with the national team. Absolutely fantastic player. Great in the air. He's got 14 heading, 17 jumping, reach, and 17 strength. He's 6'3". He's quite pacey as well with that 15 pace. I mean, he, once again, is a player that ticks all the right boxes. Great marking and tackling as well. We're actually staying in Italy for this next one because our left back is another Dane. It is Patrick Dorgu. This kid is going to be something special, and if you have not had a chance to utilize him yet in one of your sides, definitely pick him up. He is very, very good. 18 years of age. Like I said, he is Danish. No first team caps yet, but he is capped at the U19 level, so he should be able to get a work permit if you are in England. Can pick him up for 5.4 to 8 million pounds. He is wanted by some big clubs like AC Milan, Inter Milan, and Juventus. Very well-rounded player. Very raw still, so I mean, you look at his attributes and it's like, wow, this kid is actually pretty good already, but he's going to get even better, which is the crazy part. So definitely do your best to pick up Patrick Dorgu. So here we have the goalkeeper, and our back line is built. Now let's get to this central midfield trio. So for the defensive midfielder, this is one of the best gems I think every year in FM now, Mr. Patrick Berg. If you have never had the chance to have him, he is absolutely amazing. As you can tell, Chelsea, West Ham, and Wolves all want him, so it means he must be pretty good. 25 years of age, 18 caps for the Norwegian national team. Can pick him up for 1.1 to 8.4 million pounds. His mentals are absolutely mental. He is absolutely ridiculous as a player. I mean, 17 positioning, 17 teamwork, 16 work rate. He's a leader. He's determined. He's composed. He has great anticipation. So, I mean, having this dude as a ball-winning midfielder for you, you are constantly going to be intercepting balls strictly because of this player. And what's also good is that he has 14 passing and 14 vision, so it means that he can be a pretty decent playmaker as well. Next, we have one of my favorite gems personally. It is Philip Ronigan Jorgensen of Odds BK in Norway. 21 years of age, Norwegian. Absolutely fantastic player, and even though he doesn't have anything that is absolutely insane attribute-wise, this dude plays way better than his attributes say. He is a very well-rounded player, don't get me wrong, very well-rounded. Sides that are just newly promoted, definitely pick him up. But, I mean, even if you are the likes of a Liverpool, having someone that can jump off the bench, and he is 21 years of age, he's only going to get better, and I mean, even though it says he has 13 work rate, when I have had him in my sides, he outworks every single player on the pitch and runs more than anyone else as well. So this dude is definitely someone that if you like to play that gegenpressing style, he is one that you need to pick up immediately. And their other midfield partner is a 17-year-old at Molde by the name of Andreas Eikram Mikkelbust. This dude has been very, very good the past couple of years. He is still very, very good. And for a price of $300K to $850K, which will rise probably once he is 18 years of age, because that is when he can officially join your side, he is definitely worth whatever price tag it is, because he is going to become absolutely incredible for you. He is a fairly determined player who already, when you look at his base attributes at 17 years of age, and for that type of price, even if it doesn't go up by a whole heck of a lot when he does turn 18, he is definitely someone that can turn into probably one of your team's best playmakers. So we've added our key midfielders. Now we're going to look at the wingers and our striker up top. So the right winger is someone that I discovered this year, and he is absolutely insane within FM24. It is Dennis Ganger. This dude you can also find at Odds BK with Philip Ronigan Jorgensen. You can pick him up for 1.4 to 2.9 million pounds. He's a 19-year-old Norwegian kid, and he is absolutely fantastic. He's only going to get better. And this dude, when I say he is a game changer, he's a game changer. You can bring him off the bench. You can start him from the get-go. He will be the difference in you winning every single time, or at least getting a draw. He is always a player that comes up in big moments. So this next player is someone who I've started calling the Swedish Jadon Sancho. I have watched Modu Sancho play within Europe this year, and when I watch him, he's something special, man. He is very, very good. He's 18 years of age. Like I said, he is Swedish, capped at the U19 level, so you should be able to bring him in if you are in England on a work permit. Valued at $850K to $1.8 million for a player that, at the start of things, very well rounded for an 18-year-old, but he's going to get drastically better, especially if you're playing him often. He is someone that strives off of constantly playing. He's very, very good. He's a very fun player to watch, not only in reality, but in FM as well. And up top, we have a striker that I've always wanted to have in my saves, and when I was managing in Norway, gave me a very hard time. It is Noah Janholm of Rosenborg, 22 years of age, Norwegian, 14 U21 caps, and I think he should be able to get a work permit. I would think so, especially playing for Rosenborg. He's valued between $325K and $3.3 million pounds. He is 6'1", 191 pounds with 16 strength and 15 jumping reach. So if you need a target forward, he is definitely the guy for you. 16 determination. He has the building blocks of a Holy Trinity, so he definitely can improve, but being that he's only 22 years of age, he's going to do nothing but improve. So this dude, if you need a target forward or a big pressing forward, big advanced forward, Noah Janholm is definitely the man for you. So there we have it, the best Nordic Gems 11. This team would probably be one of the top 2, top 3 teams within Scandinavia alone. I mean, with this group, they could definitely rival the likes of FC Copenhagen, even though they do already have their right back, so it definitely would help. This side, if you can bring in a couple of these players to help develop them, play them either in your side or develop them to move on, you will be making plenty of money while also winning plenty of trophies. So if you have happened to enjoy today's video, please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing is 100% free, so why not hit that sub button. Let me know down in the comment section below if you have indeed tried out any of these players and what you personally think of them, or if there are any other Nordic Gems out there that I should try out and maybe fit into a video in the near future. But also, if you want to check out the previous Gems video that I did, I'll be popping that up on screen right now, or if you want to check out any of my FM24 videos, I'll be popping up a playlist of all of them on screen right now as well. But until next time, everyone, have a good one. Bye-bye.